there's definitely a lot to be said for acting like a Brazilian and treating other people the way a Brazilian would treat other people. There's lots of social customs, like you never, like if you say no to someone, like Brazilians just lie. And it's socially acceptable and everyone knows you're lying, and it's not like shameful, it's just like that's what you do. Like, hey, you want to go to church with us? Oh, maybe, you know, if it's not raining, I'll go. That means no, but they're saying if it's not raining, I'll go, to be polite. So they're lying to be polite, and you know they're lying, but it's just the way the culture is, you know. And so, yeah, Brazilians are a lot less direct about things, and that's probably one of the hardest things to get, is that they're very indirect if they're bearing bad news, right? But you know, by the same token, that can be a difficulty in the companionship, because if you want to talk directly with a companion about an issue, you know, he may not want to. He may just want to, you know, shove it under the rug, or he may want you to understand what he's thinking already, and just kind of, you know, read his mind. And that was my experience with one of my companions, one or two of my companions for sure, was they would, you know, be offended at something I had done. I did not realize it was offensive, and then they wouldn't talk to me for like the entire day, you know. And that might be an extreme example, but it's important to understand. It's something that I know how to explain or to convey, really. But it's important to understand that Brazilians interpret what we do in a very different way than how we mean it, and vice versa. You know, a Brazilian might say, "I'll go to church if it's not raining," and then you interpret, "Okay, well, you know, I'm going to call him and see if he wants to go to church." When in reality, he already told you no, and you're just going to bother him. And so it's things like that. It just takes a while to understand it. But I would recommend, you know, any incoming mission like, well, you know, what do I do then? Be careful and just be observant about, you know, how Brazilians act. And then maybe ask your companion, you know, I'm new to this culture and I don't understand a lot of the customs, so, you know, help me out and help me understand, you know, what I'm doing. And if I do something that seems offensive, then let me know, because, you know, you might think it's obvious and that I'm being a jerk, but it's actually because I don't understand. And I'm not, you know, I'm trying to be nice, and I don't know how to be nice maybe in Brazil. And it's a funny concept. It's like, how could you not know how to be polite, you know? But it is. It's like, politeness is a cultural concept. There's parts that are universal. There's parts that are totally cultural. Yeah, you kind of have to learn that. So that's probably an important thing to remember.